a couple of episodes we had discussed. A couple of episodes ago, we had discussed this, so we have to address this in a different way. My big brother, as you know, he works at what is this like one of the biggest malls in the world, right? So the other day, I'm asleep, and he sends me a text saying, "Yo, how do I get sneakers?" so we have to break this down again, man. We have to break this down for the
Like,
confused and the people who don't
a lot
want
of
to put the work.
confusion. A lot of people that's out there that's confused.
Right. So I want to first start off by saying, first off, if you watch Teller Made Kicks, we break this down a lot. So you watch the show, we give out the information all the time.
All the time.
Second, you work in like one of the biggest malls in the world. All you gotta do is walk down a couple stores, and I'm pretty sure you can find a plug. I'm pretty sure.
He works, not to put his business out there, but he is in an exclusive store that if you link up with the right person, y'all both can be a benefit to each other.
Facts. So, other than those two options, besides watching the show and besides the fact that you work in this big ass mall, I'm gonna put up this shoe. This is the shoe that he asked me about now, and I need you to tell people, what would be the steps if you wanted to get this shoe right now. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. All right, this is the shoe. All right. Here it is. I need to pair these myself. So what are the steps in getting this shoe?
The first thing I would say is download every store that is in the mall, right? And when I say every store that sells sneakers, and those sneaker stores are Foot Locker, Foot Action, the new store is called JD Sports,
right?
Finish Line, Hibbett, Snipes,
right?
DTLR,
Champs,
and it's so many of them. And the reason why I say download those apps because they always have raffles on, right? And you can join a raffle, right? You just go in there, you join the raffle, you put your information in. If you hit, congratulations.
Right.
Also, download the Sneakers app. Right? Download the Sneakers app because the Sneakers app is going to keep you current on what's coming out, the new releases. If things getting pushed back, if things got moved up, it notifies you when the sneaker goes live, and they have their own drawing or they have their own like raffle system where it allows you to buy the sneak, and then also download the Nike app,
right?
And allows you to also stay up on these things. But if you're not privy to having somebody,
right, hold on before we get to that step. All right, so the official release from these was supposed to be October 1st, but since that shipment was stolen, the official release has been pushed back to the 29th of October. If you want to get these for retail price, you have to get into those raffles, and you have to be on the apps, and they'll be retailing for probably $225, something like that. All right, now, so other than that, how do you get the ship?
Ask people. So let's walk through the. Can y'all see?
Let me see if I can put.
So this is me holding up like my tablet. This is Foot Locker, right?
Right.
So on Foot Locker, it allows you to. I don't know if y'all can see this, but
we can see it.
It allows you to browse their site.
Right.
New shoe arrivals. It tells you all the shoes that are new shoe arrivals. Right. Also, you can always just type Jordan in there.
Yeah, put it in the search bar. No, this is key point that I'm glad you're making, because this is the part where people get lazy. When if I don't just see it on the opening page, they just lose their minds.
Yeah,
like,
if I don't see it on the opening page, it means it's not existing. That's not true. Because you can actually go on there and just type Jordan in the search bar, and it's going to give you all the Jordans that's coming out within the next that has already released or is coming out, right?
Right.
Just keep scrolling down until you actually find the sneaker that you want. Ladies, the sneaker is right there that y'all said y'all can't find.
Right.
There it is right there on Nike on the page. Jordan 1. Y'all said, oh, no, they sold out. No, they didn't. They're right there on the Nike page. They re-released them. All right.
All right, now you can put that away. I have the answer right here. You can put that away. I have the answer right here. All right. So if you want to get these before they drop, and you're ready to pay something that's, a little more than the retail price, the next step would be to go onto Flight Club, or Go.
Yes.
And then you just have to drop the bag on them. If you really want them, you just gotta drop the bag on them. Whatever the price is, it don't fucking matter.
That's a great point, because some people just don't got the patience.
Right.
Some people just like, no, I don't feel like going through the hassle. I work. I don't have time to download all these apps. I don't feel comfortable or whatever. You just go to Flight Club, go and type in the name of the Jordan, and they come up.
Right. So
what are they, Jordan 4s?
It's Jordan 4 Navy.
And so Flight Club is always going to have them. Flight Club is never going to disappoint you, especially when it comes to Jordans, because people get their hands on these all the time.
Facts.
And that's the first place they go. People want to make money, right? They're on here right now. So retail for these sneakers is 200. Is it 210?
Yeah, I think it's in between 200 and 220.
Okay. So right now, if you were to go on Flight Club's website,
right,
they have them there. Depending on your size, you can pick your size. They have 7, 8, 8.5, 9, all the men's sizes.
Once you put on the size, it'll give you a price. It'll be a bump in the retail price.
So T says he really wants these.
Right.
He wears an 8.5. If you said I wanted to buy T a gift, you didn't want to wait to see if they had these on the store, you can buy these for T at $365.
Facts.
If you say, all right, no, I like you too, I want to get you something. You redeemed yourself from Sunday.
Facts.
I wear a 9.5. They're $413 and a 9.5, and you can just hit
buy new.
Buy new. It's going to take you to a screen that says lowest price and or fastest to you.
That first, hold on, I got it. That first price is if you wanted to go through the verification steps. Mm-hmm. The second price, if you don't care about none of that, you just want them to ship the shoe to you right now. That's the difference in the prices.
So let's hit it.
The only difference is, you'll have to wait like a couple days more for it to go for.
So then it tallies up your price based upon where you're shipping to, depending on the city and state, and it calculates the taxes for you, and it tells you place order. It's that simple.
That's simple.
It really is that simple.
It's that simple, people.
So if you can't wait, or you stood in line on all of these sites and you missed, you couldn't get them. You can go to places like GOAT, Flight Club, Stadium Goods, all these resale places like this, and you can do your homework. You can actually see who has it for the better price. You may have Flight Club that may have them at $350, but GOAT might got them for $275.
Right.
Because it's all going to be contingent upon what the seller sells it for.
Hold on. Now I want to stay right there while you're making that point. So Flight Club is always the first go-to. The only reason that I like to go to GOAT as well is because GOAT might have a discount price if the box is bad. Like if it's a damaged box, or like the box might be missing a top or whatever. Like my sneakers go in glass cases. I don't give a shit about a damaged box. So I'll take that discounted price for a damaged box. I don't care about the box. So that's the difference in going from Flight Club to GOAT. But these are the steps if you're trying to buy an exclusive sneaker that you can't find in the stores or on certain websites. These are the steps that you have to go through. So it's about how bad you want the shoe, how much are you willing to pay, are you willing to do the work, lazy motherfuckers.
Let's go to the one of the comments. I'm actually saying, Marilyn is asking, have you ever heard of something called Kith sneakers? Kith is just a designer. Right. So Kith is like Balenciaga or Gucci or something. Like Kith is a designer, and they collab with Nike all the time and bring forth different collabs. So when you heard of Kith, that's a brand. Right. So yes, we've heard of Kith before. And they know, and they have a lot of different collabs with Nike, so that's not uncommon.
As far as Kith sneakers, I don't think I would be on the Kith sneaker side, but I probably would rock, something on the clothing side.
I like their hoodies. Right. They calm, they real chill. Typically, they got a lot going on when they put their sneakers out. They typically back out of Air Force One, right, or Jordan or whatever have you, and there's a little bit not in my style bracket, right, to each his own. Right. Yeah. But that's a great point that we've been making. A lot of people ask us all the time, how do we get sneakers? How do you get them? And what am I doing wrong or whatever? It's the waiting game.
Hold on. Another point that we missed is just finding a plug. Like if you could bump into somebody that works in like a Foot Locker or a DTLR, and you just pull them to the side and be like, yo, I'm into certain sneaks. Could I give you my number? Could you call me and let me know when certain sneaks come in, and I'll give you extra couple dollars or whatever. And that's how sneaker plugs work. And if you get a sneaker plug, that's the ultimate,
ultimate. And typically, and you know what, ladies, y'all got the power.
Definitely, ladies.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all got so much power within yourselves. Just because y'all women, y'all can get whatever y'all want, however y'all want it. Sometimes it's just a simple conversation, walking into a store and striking up a conversation with a salesperson.
Right. Definitely.
Like, I'm looking for these things. I know they don't come out for another week or two. Right.
And that's how you get
Typically, the person in the store probably is like, I can get them. They open up the woman a little bit more than they will open up the man T, just because, we guys, and some people just don't like giving us information. Right. But on the other hand, y'all might have a leg up. And if y'all got a leg up, then you better call me and let me know about that leg up that y'all got.
Facts. Like we share plugs and we are your plugs, Maryland. We also, share plugs and information on
television. I don't think people really understand and utilize us just like those Jordan ones that we just showed. Right. I had I had a couple people in my inbox like, yo, can you please get them? Can you please get them for me? I struck out the first time. Right. Struck out the first time when I went on the app to get them. I'm just like y'all, you know what I mean? I had so many apps open, but I knew somebody that worked in Dick's Sporting Goods. They came in to buy a car. They was like, yo. I was like, yo, you work at Dick's? They was like, yeah. They was like, all right, let's exchange whatever the case may be. And was able to put myself in position to possibly get a plug at a store that got sneakers. So it's all about just opening your mouth.
And that's just how simple it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to give you the information. This is education.
But then too, this is the most important thing I need to say too. What's up? When we call you with information, take the damn information and just give us what we asking for.
Facts.
If you know you want something and and I call you and say, or we hit you or text you and say, yo, I can get them. Just whatever. Just send the cash app. Don't question me. Facts. Don't question us, because the person that we probably got as a plug don't got time to answer no other questions either. Everything is real fast. They got 50 million people that they dealing with. And we also too could be on the app in line, and it's only 2 to 3 minutes before you can check out between checkouts. Right. So if you don't get us that information that we asking for, or at least whatever, then you're gonna wind up losing out.
Facts.
So we telling you that we reputable. We already showed y'all how reputable we are. Facts. So if y'all hit us saying, yo, I want something, and we then hit y'all back and say, all right, cool, I can get it, just whatever, this is how much it is.
Right.
Send a cash.
Right. You want it or Look,
just
do you
say
want
yes
to
or no. Do you still want them? Yes or no. Don't ask me 56,000 million questions, because then by the time that question gets answered,